Hello, it's a pleasure to have you here. The United States President, Donald Trump, has made a dramatic claim that is sending shockwave across Nigeria, Africa, and the international community. Speaking during a public event, Trump declared that recent American military strikes in Nigeria have significantly reduced the mass killing of Christians by terrorist groups. According to the US president, the operation was so devastating that it eliminated the first, second, and third leaders of the terrorist organization, forcing surviving fighters to retreat out fear of even more powerful American attacks.
As you know, we recently struck Nigeria and largely ended the slaughter of great Christian populations. They have a great Christian population. They were being butchered. Thousands and thousands of people were being killed, children, women, old people, just being slaughtered, hatched to death. They know that if they go further, the attack will be far greater, and that they don't want to really get involved anymore so much. You know, we hit them very hard. We knocked out their leader. We knocked out their second leader and their third leader.
If these claims are accurate, they could represent one of the most significant foreign military interventions ever publicly acknowledged in Nigeria's long-running battle against terrorism. However, while Trump's statements have generated enormous attention, important questions remain because no official operational details have yet been released. During his speech, Trump painted a horrifying picture of the violence that has plagued many Nigerian communities over the years. He said thousands of Christians had been butchered by terrorists, describing scenes where innocent women, children, and elderly people were slaughtered in villages without mercy. According to Trump, these attacks had reached unacceptable levels before the United States decided to respond. He stated that American forces launched powerful strikes against terrorist positions and successfully wiped out the group's leadership. Trump proudly declared that the military operation killed the organization's overall leader, its second in command, and its third-ranking commander. According to him, removing these key figures completely disrupted the command structure of the terrorist network. He argued that surviving fighters are now afraid to resume large-scale attacks because they know the United States is prepared to strike again with even greater force. They know that if they continue, the attack will be far greater, Trump said when explaining why he believes the killings had been significantly reduced. One of the biggest questions surrounding Trump's statements is exactly which terrorist organization he was referring to. Nigeria has battled multiple extremist groups over the years, including Boko Haram and factions linked to the Islamic State in West African province, commonly known as ISWAP. Both groups have carried out deadly attacks across Nigeria's northeast and have been responsible for thousands of civilian deaths over the last decade. However, Trump did not specifically name any terrorist organization during his remarks. He also failed to disclose where inside Nigeria the strikes allegedly occurred, when the operation took place, or whether American forces acted independently or in partnership with Nigerian military authorities. These missing details have led many observers to seek further clarification. Despite the absence of operational specifics, Trump insisted that the strike had achieved their objective. According to him, American military power forced the terrorists to retreat and reconsider future attacks. He claimed the militants now understand that any attempt to regroup or continue massacring civilians would trigger another overwhelming military response from the United States. The American president also linked the Nigerian operation to his broader global counter-terrorism strategy. He compared the operation to America's recent military posture towards Iran, arguing that the United States must always be prepared to confront major threats before they become even more dangerous. Trump said protecting Christians facing persecution around the world remains one of his administration priorities. According to him, the United States cannot ignore extremist groups that massacre innocent people because violent ideologies, if left unchecked, eventually threaten global security. He argued that defeating terrorists overseas ultimately protects American interests as well. Trump further declared that the United States possesses the intelligence capabilities needed to locate terrorist leaders anywhere in the world. He stated that American forces know where these leaders operate and are prepared to hunt them down whenever necessary. He described American weapons as the most powerful on earth and promised the terrorists responsible for killing innocent civilians would continue facing devastating consequences. The remarks come at a time when Nigeria continues to battle insecurity across several regions. For years, insurgency, terrorism, kidnapping, and violent extremism have claimed thousands of lives while forcing millions of Nigerians to flee their homes. Entire communities have been destroyed, schools attacked, places of worship assaulted, and rural populations displaced. Many Nigerians continue to hope that stronger military cooperation with international partners can help weaken terrorist organizations operating within the country. Trump's comments also follow recent discussion between senior American military officials and Nigerian defense authorities. The commander of the United States Special Operations Command Africa, Major General Claude Tudor, recently visited the headquarters of Operation Hand in Kai in Maiduguri. During that visit, American and Nigerian officials discussed expanding military cooperation in intelligence sharing, operational planning, counterterrorism strategy, and broader security collaboration. The visit reinforced the long-standing defense partnership between both countries as both Nigeria continues confronting terrorist organizations. Trump's latest statement now places that cooperation under even greater international attention. If American military operation indeed played a direct role in eliminating senior terrorist leaders inside Nigeria, it will represent a major development in regional security efforts. At the same time, many analysts believe additional information is needed before the full significance of Trump's claims can be properly assessed. Questions remain about the identities of the leaders allegedly killed, the location of the strikes, the scale of the operation, and the measurable impact on terrorist capabilities. Nigerian authorities have yet to publicly provide detailed confirmation of the specific operation described by Trump. As more information becomes available, the international community will likely pay close attention to any official statement from both Washington and Abuja. Regardless of the unanswered questions, Trump's remarks have once again drawn global attention to Nigerian security challenges. The ongoing fight against terrorism remains one of the country's biggest national priorities. Communities across affected regions continue hoping for lasting peace after years of violence, displacement, and unimaginable suffering. Whether Trump's claims mark a genuine turning point or become the subject of further clarification, they have already reignited worldwide discussions about international military involvement in Nigeria's counter-terrorism efforts. The coming days may reveal more details about the operation, the identities of those allegedly eliminated, and the real impact of terrorist activities across Nigeria. Certainly, President Donald Trump has made one of the boldest public claims yet about Americans' role in Nigeria's war against terrorism, claiming that U.S. forces struck hard, eliminated 3 top terrorist leaders, and significantly calmed the mass killing of Christians. If confirmed, it could mark a significant chapter in Nigeria's long struggle against violent extremism. Do you believe these military strikes will have a lasting impact on terrorism in Nigeria? Let us know your opinion in the comment section below. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel. I'm Chidera Isom. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next report.